Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. I hope you're all doing great and welcome to a new video here on Solana. We're going to do a full update here. We'll talk about some fundamentals. We will focus on the technicals because there's a lot of technical details I want to talk about with all of you. And then we'll talk about what's most likely, or at least we'll talk about the different scenarios, because at this point of time, just to start off this video, I do have a bias, all right? So a prediction of what I think is most likely. But I do think, especially going into a new week, which is usually going to be quite volatile, and there's also a lot of news next week with some Russia-Ukraine talks, and hopefully also some sort of a result from the China-US talks. So it's going to be, and then we also have inflation rate data. So it's going to be a very meaningful week. Right now, Solana is also at a very important level. The yearly rolling VWAP, which you can see functions as resistance, broke above that yesterday with the strength we had in the markets. So that's a key level to watch as well. So there's a lot of moving parts here, and if they align perfectly, we can actually see some beautiful opportunities and a continued rally. But then we're also at a major resistance level, right? So a little bit more about that in a moment. First of all, if we take a look at economic activity on Solana, has been great, especially the 8th of May, so 3 days ago. Volume on Solana was very impressive, and since then it has been high. This is always lagging, so we don't have the active data right now, but so far it's doing great. So there's also a bit of a fundamental push behind this. There's no major news as it stands right now about the Solana ETF, right? So if that happens, we will instantly shoot up to $200, and that's in general also where we want to go, right? Because right now, the main situation for Solana is that we have broken above this value area high right here, or at least the value area high of last year. So this is a very relevant level, and we've done that more often last year as well, and every time it turned into a bit of a bearish divergence, move up, and then a continuation back down into the bottom right here at 130 and 120. So now the main question remains is that, right, well, we're at that major resistance level again. We have broken above the value area high, we've broken above the yearly rolling VWAP. So short term, my bias has to remain bullish. And Bitcoin, by the way, is also still looking very strong, so that's fine. But I think the main question a lot of people have, thinking back of the price action we had from November until February, is, all right, well, can we actually get back into that area, right? And that area, look, the main level we kind of have in between the area up here, or the consolidation up here, and the range is this level at 190, all right? You can see each time that the price broke out last year, 190 was kind of the area that kept the price. And you can see right here of this range, 190 is the value area low. So that's the main level we'd have to break above. And at this point of time, it remains uncertain to me whether we are able to break above that. And I would say the most conservative answer is expect resistance, all right? At least initially. And then after that resistance, so after we hit that level, because I do have to say, with how the price action is looking right now, I'd say it's most likely we are going for that level, right? I mean, we're on top of the value area high, we're on top of the yearly rolling VWAP. We just got some momentum as well. You can see Sol USDC actually got some open interest. So therefore, I'd have to say it's most likely we will rally up to 190. Be aware though, with a new week opening, there is a chance of some manipulation, right? That we get some sort of a fake out like this. But ultimately, getting up there, I do expect something like this. Let's say in the worst case scenario, maybe we have to fill up some imbalances to the downside. But from 190, I expect resistance. All right, and then the question is that, all right, after that resistance, we drop back down into 175, 173. Do we get a strong reaction from that? Okay, then maybe we can break above that later. Alternatively, if we find resistance there, which I expect, and we find a weak reaction here, or we drop down below that, it's more likely we're going all the way down to 130. There's just too many moving parts for me to tell you that conclusively, all right, or decisively. I'm not sure what the correct word is, but that's what I think you need to know about Solana for now. So if you do have any questions, anything, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.